I am live. Well, that was a different kind of start just a minute ago. If you joined me over on the last live and couldn't see me, no idea what happened. My webcam just had a big picture of a camera with a slash line through it saying that it wasn't working. So all I did was end the stream or end the live and restarted the live, and here I am. So thank you, Rebecca and James. I saw you were in the other chat. Please let me know if you're here. Please say hello. I always appreciate you guys coming. Rebecca, James, you both made it. Thank you so much. So I was supposed to have a teacher chit chat today, and she was unable to make it. She did give me some notice. I just kind of didn't want to plan things out and make it so structured, because I just feel like a lot of my lives have been so structured lately, and I just wanted to get in here and say hi again and see who is able to make it. And what are you guys up to? Rebecca, you said you had an easy teaching morning this morning, but you still had quite a bit. How are your classes this morning? And James, how are you doing this evening? How are your classes? Did you have a bunch today? I'd love to know. So what's going on in March? Well, March for me, I have not really cut down too much on teaching, but I've been kind of shifting my schedule around a little bit so that I could have a day off. I'm really excited to start having a day off. It hasn't happened yet because I still have some regulars on that day, and it's fine. It's perfect. I have gotten a little bit of extra sleep though, so that's been fun. Working on building a business. Teachers helping teachers building businesses right now. It's pretty interesting. James, you had 5 today? Oh, yeah. Kids are going back to school. Yeah, it is going to, I think it takes them a little bit of time to get their schedule straight, and then they come back usually. Rebecca, 4 classes this morning, 1 bling, then 3 VIP kid trials, but 2 are no-shows. Yesterday, I had a no-show. And then right after, I was waiting and waiting for my student. And, you get that like feeling like, what if it's my computer? What if something's not working? And then at 8 minutes, that one showed up. So I had like a class and a little bit of no student. I'm sitting there like, what's wrong? Is something not working? So, oh, James, you're using the time to pack. Good. When do you get to move into your new place? I thought it was a while out still. So what else has been going on in March, or what is going on? Tamara and I are super excited. We're building a 21-day groove challenge. We're building our own course. I am so excited. I've taken other courses. I'm sure many of you have taken courses from people, but I've never built a course. Oh, James, the 12th of April. Wow. But building a course is it's not kind of exciting. It's really exciting. We made dates, prepare and get ready. So really excited for that. Wow. Yeah. So James said he's moving on the 12th of April. So you have, 5 weeks? Wow. Yeah. You probably have a lot to do. I've moved a lot in my time overseas. We were very fortunate though. A lot of people in the military moved like every 2 years. And we weren't, we were in for a little bit, but then when we got out, we got to stay overseas for 17 years, and 5 years in one place, 5 years the next place, 2 years at the next place, and then 10 years at the next place. And so our careers we were pretty fortunate to go to cool places and stay there for a little while. So yeah. Speaking of classes and different teaching, there are some changes in VIP Kid. Is anybody doing the selfie challenge for VIP Kid? Oh, yeah, James, so you're used to the moving too. Yeah. Rebecca says she needs to declutter, but it's so daunting. Yeah, I'm looking right now. It's probably why I'm not in my office these last few times, because it's just like cramped in there. And it's not small. It's just I have so much stuff. I started bringing in a lot of my kindergarten stuff for out school, and I still have all my props for VIP Kid, and I have 2 desks in there set up. It is so messy. James said, I'm not doing the challenge, too busy. Yeah, the selfie challenge. Well, it's funny because I thought about it, and they want it during the peak times. It says getting ready, but that's like between classes. I don't have a lot of time to snap a picture. Maybe with my cell phone, but I see like, I need that for the time and date, right? So I thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, I'm not going to stop worrying about getting ready to teach and take a selfie. I don't know. Maybe I will. You never know. Some days I'm like, okay. James said, I don't know if it's me or you, but twice I've lost your feed. Rebecca, are you losing me also? Because I don't want you guys to sit here and have to watch a crappy video if it's not turning out right. Hey, Mary. She said, no selfies for me. Super fun. So what do you guys want to chat about? I'd love to know what you want to chat about in the chat box. Let me know. Oh, good, Mary. You can see me on this one. Good. Speaking of chatting, I went and got my oil changed yesterday, and there's an oil leak now, so I need to go back there today. It buffered twice. I have no idea. Well, I'll just tell you some upcoming things, and then I'll get off here so it's not annoying you guys, because the last thing you want to do is watch a live that's not working well. I wonder how the live went on the other channel. We talked to Leah about groove funnels for an hour on the other channel. But let's see. Things upcoming. I told you about the groove challenge. I want to do the real teacher's pet. I think I mentioned it on here. I started getting videos of Goliath because he's so cute. So it's not annoying. Oh, good. Getting breakfast ready for my kids. Rebecca, you're such a good mom. I was thinking about Mary today as I was writing feedbacks because she's so good at building rapport with her families and everything. And I'm like, see you next time. Not really. I try to build rapport, but I have a hard time building rapport through like words on paper. I want to see people and interact with them face to face or, virtually. But putting it in feedback, I just have such a hard time. But that's what I'm working on, is trying to get my feedback better. And I know they say feedbacks, it's not counting as much anymore, and people are not doing it as much, but I just feel like it's a great personal thing to do. And I love people. I love building a community. So James said, so next month I'll be living on an island. Oh, so excited. Yeah, I'm excited for you. You have to send some pictures on our chat. Yeah, I'd love to know. I'd love to see the island. Maybe my family can visit someday. Words can be hard, but you connect in the classroom. Yeah, I think I need to connect with some of my long-term standing, regulars. I think some of the kids are, I don't know if they're getting a little bored or whatever, but I just feel like I need more connection with them. So I'd like to chat with the parents more. And I used to chat with one of the parents, but she asked to send me masks and I felt guilty and I said no. And I haven't seen her since. So I hope she didn't take offense to that. I know, that's part of the culture is to accept gifts, but I didn't know at the time. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Giselle. Thanks for coming. We're just kind of chit-chatting about whatever comes up in the chat and whatever's on my brain. I don't really have much to talk about today. I just wanted to interact with some friends and say hello. So super fun. How's the weather where you're at? It's been cold and rainy here, but it looks beautiful outside this morning. So as soon as I am done here, I am going to take Goliath for a walk and just hang out outside in the sun. Hi there. What challenge are you talking about today? Oh, so Tamara and I are making a 21-day groove challenge. It's about building your funnels, your email funnels, your website. What else? You can build an affiliate page, all kinds of things like that. And we're going to break it down into 21 days so people can build their businesses. So I'm pretty excited about it. We have some planning and some things to do and some video recording and things like that. We have a little ways to go, but I am so excited. Oh, Mary, I would love that. And people can do like the free groove. We have a cost in mind for the challenge. We're thinking 2 steps, but we'll let you know more about that later. But Groove, you can start for free. And actually you can keep it for free for a lifetime. So we think getting people started on the right foot and getting them the help they need will really help them build their business. So whether you do it for free or not. So I know like Mary has the free Groove, and you can start building websites and pages and things like that. So I'm working on learning that with Tamara. She's got it down a lot better than I do. Tamara's been doing like workshop Wednesdays, and we've both been doing like Thursdays, interviews with other teachers. Fridays, we've been discussing what funnels are. And actually tomorrow we're building a funnel live. That's on my other channel. And on Tuesday is Topic Tuesday. And that's really kind of late in the evening. It's at like 10 p.m. But we talk about different topics every Tuesday. So that's kind of what we have upcoming. And that's it. Let's see. James said, for me, always hot. Yeah, I couldn't believe yesterday. So I am in Florida. It was 43 in the morning when I was taking Goliath out. I was like, whew, brr. Let's see. Giselle said it's warm. Mary said, beautiful here, going to walk with Meadow. Meadow's her dog. She has become quite the mouse hunter in the ditches alongside our road. Oh, fun. My long-term SLF are picking up. Oh, good. Have you sent her an e-card since that? I have, but they don't check those cards. She's one of mine. Like I try to send her gems and everything, and they never go into that app. I have them on WeChat. I should just say hello on WeChat. I haven't in a little while. 33 degrees Celsius all the time. Wow. Let's see, Giselle. So do you write and do your studies in your sleep? I'm trying to keep up on studies and videos plus helping my mom. Well, Giselle, I don't have my mom to take care of or kids at home. So that gives me a little bit of extra time. No, I am just kind of putting on videos and studying while I'm cleaning or something like that. Unless it's something that I really need to take notes on. So for those that don't know, like reading comprehension has always been a struggle for me and learning. So I try to take too many notes during a video sometimes. So if I write my notes during a video and then re-listen to it as I'm doing other things, it usually sinks in a lot better. So even reading, if I read a book, I don't understand it, I have to reread it. And that's okay. It just takes me longer. So Rebecca said, I love listening to things while cleaning and doing other things. Yeah, like, and it makes it go by faster too. So even running. Oh, I put on an app with some good music and I can just go and go and go. I do a lot more walking than running nowadays, but that's okay. Giselle, I do. Oh, James, Giselle, I do. My wife says she sees my hand moving in the middle of the night. Oh, no. I do dream about what I'm working on. It's crazy. That's funny. So let's see. Thrive with Mary, since you guys are here, I'm going to shout you guys all out. Thrive with Mary has some awesome videos on like in the kitchen stuff on her YouTube channel and in her Facebook group. She does Pampered Chef and she helps teachers. Giselle has doodling videos on her YouTube channel, so that's always fun. James doesn't quite have a YouTube channel, but he's always fun to chat with. He needs to come back on my channel again. We did like some Men of VIP Kid things, so. Oh, hey, Danny. She's saying hi. She has a class in 4 minutes. Well, glad you could stop by. Hey, Luann. I know. I miss you, Danny. I miss our chats. Maybe I'll see you at yoga this week. And I haven't called. Rebecca is like an amazing support person for all things out school. She's got great videos on her channel as well. I love her synthetics phonics videos. Happy Farms, her channel is just that, Happy Farms, all things farming. She has 2 channels. One is teaching and one is farming. And I just love watching her gardening videos. So Friday yoga for sure. Whoop, whoop. All right, I'll make sure I'm there. Friday is the hardest one for me. So there's a VIP kid teacher, Heather, and we go to her yoga classes. And I think it's like $10 for a drop-in, or you can pay 1 fee for the month and do as many classes as you want. So I try to do yoga Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are like a really good stretch. I thought I was going to hate it because it's super slow, but it's actually my favorite. Afterwards, I'm like, my body feels good. Friday is a workout yoga, which is great. But like, it's one of those things that you're glad when it's done because it's work during it. So let's see. Mary went to the park yesterday and saw bear tracks in the snow. Oh, so cool. Giselle, I live to have a few teachers do a doodling and discuss mental health. Oh, interesting. That would be alive to have. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm not a very good doodler, but I'm a pretty good talker, and I like to discuss mental health. I think it's very important to take care of yourself. James, I'm making a Chinese food night soon. Sweet and sour chicken stir. James, I need some good food. James, maybe you need to do like a cooking YouTube channel or something. Oh, I knew what you meant, Giselle. It just took me a second. Yeah. James, I know, right? Too bad he lives in Vietnam. So James, start doing some like cooking shows, and then Mary and I will watch and we'll learn how to cook some good food. Wait, you've posted pictures or something of food before, right, James? Maybe in our group? Yeah, you can do it. There are some really good YouTube channels and collaborators out there. I could probably talk to a few for you, but that you could get started and do all things cooking. Yeah. People like to watch it. I've seen like people do. Oh, you did send it to me. Okay. I remember seeing pictures of food that you've made. So, James, we need to talk. Would love you to come on my channel. Oh, that would be so cool. Well, that's really all I have. I mean, I could sit here and chat all day, but I don't want to drive you guys crazy. So, Luann, I know I said hello. What have you been up to? Have you had a lot of classes lately? I was saying there are people that go like they will take close-ups of how they're making different food, and I saw their channels are like huge, huge. Message me, you guys, if you want me to put you in a messenger group together or something, and then I can just like exit myself out of there. But I have you both on Messenger because you're both my friends. It's me, Luann. Luann, I have no idea why I always read your whole name. She said, Outschool and VIP Kid classes are picking up. Oh, very good. I forgot, Luann, what kind of classes do you have on Outschool? My handwriting class has been doing really well. But all right, I have a new adventure. I haven't quite figured it all out yet. I might as well tell you guys. I've gotten accepted to do Kid Pass. And I'm going to be making flex classes of doing my stories that I read. So I'm super excited. I wrote to them saying I only want to charge like $2 to $3 for a flex class and just start doing stories for them. And I also just started putting it into Outschool. So James said, when we move to the island, I will start a restaurant soon after. That's right. I remember you saying that, James. That is so cool. Mary, let's take a trip to go see James when he opens his restaurant. Giselle, Kids Pass is another platform. I would love to give you some information on it. I just got accepted with them yesterday. It says it could take 2 to 4 weeks for your application, but luckily it took mine an hour, so I was pretty excited about that. She said yes. Guys, I have to tell you, I should warn you that when I say I might come visit, I really might. I don't think twice about jumping in my truck and driving 13 hours or jumping on a plane. I know this is a touchy subject. I don't get into politics or anything, but my plan is to go get my COVID vaccines, wait 2 weeks, and then get out of Dodge and go see my family, go travel. I just feel like I need to try to do something, and that is the route I'm taking. So when that flex class is listed, we will join you. Oh, Rebecca, thanks. I'm still trying to figure it all out. I started filling out the classes actually last night, so I've got free miles. Woohoo! You know, speaking of miles, I have like a card with Delta. So, and every year they're supposed to give me one ticket for a companion, right? So they gave it to me 3 weeks before it would expire. Like it just came to my email and I had 3 weeks to use it during COVID. And I was just like, I kind of got annoyed by that. There's not a lot of things that bother me, but it just was like they gave it to me in January and said use it by February, the beginning of February, and I'm like, really? Wow, that's a. Oh, is that because of COVID or is that like what about on a tourist visa, whatever? I'm trying to work on a flex science class myself, but it is slow going. Yeah, it's a bit intimidating, I think, to get these flex classes going. It's just kind of um I don't know. You feel like it's one and done, right? You want to make it really, really good and show your style and work on it. I plan to read a story and then I have an activity for all the stories that I had bought a long time ago. So, yeah, it is expensive, Giselle. Yeah. Well, James, we'll wait a little while. Luann said she teaches coping skills and the incredible brain. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I still don't clearly understand how it will work. You're saying flex classes? I just took a course from Rachel Baker, Merciful Mornings. I have to finish watching it. Yeah, I have to finish watching it. She did a whole thing on flex classes. I think it was $15 or $20. So I missed her actual course thing, but I asked her to send me the recording. So I just paid, I think, $15 to get the recording so that I could focus and learn. So I have a oh yeah, I have a one out school class today at 11, and it says from 11 to 11:25, but at like 11:50 I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I like talking to this family. They are so sweet. They're such a fun family. James, to put you in isolation, yeah. When my husband had to go to Italy, they had to do the same thing. Luckily his work paid for it all, but it was like he had to either order food from their restaurant, which was really expensive, or he could get Uber Eats, which was cheaper, but then pay €3 for them to bring it to his room every time. And they didn't have a choice. He wasn't allowed to step in the hallway. There was no windows he could open. The poor guy was like stuck in a box for 2 weeks. I think I would have gone crazy, crazy. And then he had to pay like so much money for them to not quarantine the room, but like to sterilize the room and everything after. And they left his sheets and everything outside the door every certain amount of days. It was crazy. I'm like, luckily he likes to read and he can really think and do things when he's by himself. Me, I'm like, I need people. I need interaction. Oh, this is my real cabinet. Yes. I usually do green screen. That's funny. So many people stopped asking me because I'm usually like, oh, it's a green screen. But yeah, that's my cabinet. The funny thing about this, okay, so I never like want something and buy it. Like I'm usually like, oh, nah, and I walk away. Well, I had walked away from this at an Asian bazaar and I thought about it for days and I never do that. And I just really wanted it. So we went back and they had one set left of those. It's Mount Fuji and cherry blossoms. And we lived in Japan. So it was like I really, really wanted it. Oh, and there's all my peppered chef glasses. That's funny. James said, luckily my wife was able to get the Vietnamese version of a green card. I'm good for 3 years now. Oh, good. Rebecca, I took the class to watch the replay. Need to watch more of Serena's channel to know how to use some of the fun tech resources for flex classes. Woo, that sounds great. Let me write that down. So Serena has some great videos. Serena's an awesome YouTuber. Let's see. Bet he ran out of there screaming after being locked up. I know, right? I remember when he got to go for a walk on the first day. And he was like, it's beautiful out here. I got to see people. We don't know nowadays. Pretty. Oh, I know. Evelyn, hey. Evelyn, I really have nothing to talk about. I am just talking to all my friends in the chat today. I'm so glad everyone's been stopping by. How are you doing? So I've been shouting out channels. I don't know if I've missed anybody, but on Evelyn's channel, it's all about her family, and I love it. Her gardening, her family, her kids reading, and it kind of takes me back every time I watch one of her kids like trying to read or playing in the garden. I'm like, oh. So her channel is Evelyn Joy, and you want to check that one out as well. Yes, super fun. Evelyn's been teaching Spanish on OutSchool. Rebecca teaches science, and I know James has talked about wanting to do OutSchool, but where he lives, it's not accepted. Man, James, you can't do Kid Pass either. I was just looking into that one too. So I was just telling them, Evelyn, I signed up to teach for Kid Pass, which is another platform. So it's a kind of, I just realized you make your own courses and your own prices, and everything looked kind of the same as OutSchool as far as I can tell. Somebody reached out to me and said they saw my YouTube channel and thought maybe I would want to do some story time on Kid Pass. So that's how I got started with them. But if anybody wants to know, actually, you just as far as referrals go for Kid Pass, I don't really know. They just asked me for the person's email address and name that sent them. So that was pretty cool. Her name's Shaniqua, and she'll be on this channel sometime soon. We just have to pick a new date. It was supposed to be today. So that's why you guys are just stuck with me chatting. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much. I am so glad you're all here chatting with me. Let's see. My wife is advertising on Facebook, and we're starting a class of 6 to do something like free talk. I love it. When I was in Japan, I would have some one-on-one free talk English conversation class. We would go to coffee shops and things and just kind of talk things out, conversational English for 6 years. And then we'd have some more group classes and bring people in and have good conversations that way. I wonder if that's what you're referring to. Let's see. Giselle, have you been considering shorts to get more subs? Kid Pass sounds like a video. I probably will do a video on Kid Pass. Also, oh, you guys, guess what? I learned something that I need to share with you guys. I'm going to do a video on this too, but it's called answerthepublic.com. And you go there and it asks you to put 1 or 2 words in for your niche. And then you select United States if that's where you're at, and the language. So I picked United States English. And then you type in just 1 or 2 words, maybe 3 for your niche, and it comes up with different videos for you to make on your channel. And it was so cool because one of the ladies, Haley Hanahan, I think her name is, her channel is really cool. It's about like sleep training your babies and toddlers, infants and toddlers, I believe. I looked up her niche and gave her 300 video ideas. So if you need ideas for your videos, go ahead and go to answerthepublic.com, and you'll see a guy just standing there looking at you funky. It's kind of weird, but there's like a little bar, and you just type in your niche and see what comes up. I'd love to know some ideas for your videos. I kind of want to do it for Giselle right now. I should do it live, but then I won't be able to see you guys. So it's answerthepublic.com. And then, like I said, that guy comes in kind of funky. He's here. And then I would say for her niche, it's doodling, right? And then you just easily go in there. You put in United States, which is just below. It's set for United Kingdom, and then search. And then it like auto populates all of these. I've hit my maximum number of searches for today. Bummer. I've been on there a lot, and not even for myself, but just go there, type it in. I'd love to know how many videos did it come up with for your niche. I would love it. So yeah, check it out. All right, everyone, I have been rambling. Thank you so much for coming. I should have made this a coffee chat because I could really use some coffee right now, but I will see you next time, and lots of things to come. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great, oh, sorry, let me answer this. Doodling software I've seen on Facebook. Oh, Doodly. I have Doodly. I got the one-time deal one time. Max searches. Yeah, Rebecca, I've done I just did their free thing, and you probably get 3 or 4 searches a day. I don't know really. Yeah, but I didn't pay for it. It's free. So I would make sure to do yours first because I haven't done mine. I've just been doing it for everybody. Well, I did my GrooveFunnels one, but then I've been doing it for everybody else. I think 3 or 4 you get for free, maybe. I don't know. Bye, Luann. Bye, everybody.